wasn't Churl's style. If Kevin were going to leave something on his doorstep, it would probably be a dog turd inside a flaming paper sack. A heavy moan sounded from the bag as its metal-rimmed mouth opened wide. Zenith grabbed his baseball bat from the corner and brandished it at the bag, waiting for whatever was inside to leap out. Nothing leapt out. Whatever moaned must have been too tired to do any leaping, or too hurt, or too clever. Perhaps it was waiting for Zenith to stick his head into the opening so it could jump up and latch onto his face. He decided to toss the bag back out the front door, just as soon as he'd taken a quick look inside. He had to look inside, no doubt about that. His sister always said that Zenith was as curious as a killed cat. Apogee was clever and unbeatable at most games and puzzles, but idioms often got the better of her. Holding the bat in front of him, Zenith inched his way closer to the bag, leaned forward, and peered down inside. It was dark. He retreated and turned on the overhead light. He inched up on the bag again, still dark. Darker than it should be with the light on. He stuck the bat into the bag and poked around, trying to rouse whatever might be lying coiled inside. All he found was the bottom and the four corners. He used the bat's knob to hook the bag's handle and shook it. Nothing. Doing exactly what he swore he wouldn't, he stuck his head into the opening. Nothing latched onto his face. Nothing happened, because there was nothing in the bag. He dropped it to the floor and returned his bat to the corner. He was relieved, and disappointed. It was a pretty poor practical joke, whoever had pulled it. Absent-mindedly, Zenith went to close the clasp and nicked his finger on one of the thorns. Just a pinprick, but deep enough to draw blood, a single drop of which fell into the bag's open mouth. Zenith let out a cry of pain. The bag responded with a sigh of pleasure. Zenith's eyes went wide. He scrambled backward till he hit the wall. The bag snapped shut, straightened up, and shivered with delight. A change of color rippled across its various skins. The bag's entire surface became brighter. Awake was the word that popped into Zenith's head. Slowly, the bag's mouth opened into a wide grin, and a terrible thing came crawling out. Chapter 2. The Terrible Thing. Zenith sat stupefied as one spindly black leg rose up from inside the bag and settled onto the floor. Then a second spindly black leg emerged, then a third, a fourth, and then a fifth, and although Zenith thought to himself, "Yes, I get the picture, you can stop right there," out came legs 6 through 9. Mercifully, the legs stopped multiplying. They held still for a moment, but then all 9 of them lifted a loathsome body out of the bag's dark interior. The creature looked like a coughed-up hairball come to life. Its black body was the size of a large, misshapen melon. There was no identifiable head. The tangled hair that covered its body was coated in thick, sticky-looking goo. Each leg consisted of a twisted black braid of this same stringy hair, with white flecks woven sporadically throughout. A larger group of the flecks had gathered at the bottom of each leg, where the hair was at its thinnest. Zenith thought they looked like square white pebbles in the toe of a threadbare sock, and only then realized what they actually were. The white flecks were toenails, whole human toenails. The thing took one tentative step forward, the toenails clicking as its leg touched the wood floor. Another, more confident step followed, then another, and then, skitter, 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 the creature ran toward Zenith at a frightening pace. Zenith wanted it...